Good morning. This is Joel Harris introducing my father's identity shield, Angela Mutchler. It's my pleasure to turn this over to the safe lady. Take it away, Angela.
Thank you, Joel. Appreciate that introduction. Hello, everyone. I'm Angela Mutchler with ID Shield. And for the benefit of the guests and visitors, I'd like to just share a little bit about me real quick. Here are the bullet points. I've been with the company since 2006. Former business owner. I have a few pictures of my mom because I actually lost her last year towards the end of the year and spent a lot of time helping her towards her end with her dementia. So that's why you haven't seen me present a little bit. So I considered we might do a little refresher of what services we provide. We have the best-in-class identity theft protection and offered as a voluntary employee benefit. Here's a little bit about the company. We've been around, actually PPLSI has been around for 50 years, but we've been providing identity theft services for 20 of those years. We've been around a long time and we continue to pivot to be able to fulfill the needs of the changing landscape. And as you see there, we've won many awards. We've earned them because we are doing more and more to be able to meet the needs of the folks and have an impact on everyone's lives. We actually have restored over 1 million members and been able to have a wonderful NPS score, which is Net Promoter Score. It's very high. It's higher than some of the very familiar companies, as you see down below in that little square. So we're very proud to be able to serve our members and have an excellent customer experience. This is a public service announcement pretty much. I know some of the older folks are like, well, why is she sharing this again? But you know what? Identity theft is more than credit. And we see here some people say, oh, you know what? You can have my identity. It doesn't matter. But really, you don't want someone to have your identity because these other areas can really impact us. Our identity is the most valued possession that we have. In fact, it can impact us quite negatively. And as we see here, you know, we don't want to have problems with securing a loan or having harassment from debt collection or even potential arrest due to the fact of someone using our identity in the wrong way. Or, you know we give our license to everyone, right? If we're applying for a certain job or a utility company, you name it, that information is out there and so is our social. So we don't want to be able to have these negative things to occur to us, but unfortunately it does happen. And even in the employer arena, we actually have, like this woman here in front, you know, it's difficult to focus on their job. And when they're not focusing on their job, they're either distracted, they can be prone to accidents, they can be prone to, make a mistake on the computer, even a data breach. So what can we do to help? We can provide ID Shield for the company, for your family, for the individual. So we can provide peace of mind. We can give people their life back in the sense that they can take control of their identity. So what do? As we see here on the screen, we monitor everything. I mean everything. We have the most exhaustive monitoring in the world. But guess what? It's important too to have our financial accounts monitored, because even though we may put a monitor on or a little reminder on our phone, you know, if there was a transaction, for example, if someone took your identity and they had an illegal wire transfer through your retirement company, oftentimes they're not going to let you know right away. But with ID Shield, because we put these in place, it will provide peace of mind. It'll alert you right away, and then we'll be able to get our licensed private investigators to work on your behalf to bring you back to pre-theft status. And this is what really makes us stand out. We have a comprehensive restoration plan. We provide a $3 million insurance fraud protection plan. That means for each individual. So if there's a spouse and the member, they each get a $3 million identity fraud protection plan. That would cover any costs that are associated with that identity theft, including those illegal wire transfers, as long as they're already a member. So let's get people enrolled in this today. And then another reason that sets us apart is we actually have an unlimited service guarantee and those licensed fraud investigators that provide true peace of mind. So you don't get a do-it-yourself victim kit. You're able to have someone go in your behalf and do the work, sign a limited power of attorney at times. They'll do the work on your behalf so that they can make you whole again. We also have a wonderful suite of products that protect us proactively. So we have a wonderful privacy management, Trend Micro, maximum security. Anyone who goes on the outside who is not a member, they would probably pay about $30 a month for a subscription, but this is included in our plan. In addition to a VP1, which VPN proxy 1, which enables us to be able to surf the internet safely and not allow anyone to hack or put any malware on our devices. And then password manager. Who needs help with passwords? It can't be the same password all the time. It's easy to hack. But yet with the password manager, we provide this. It makes it simple to log into a site easily. You know what's the correct site. And you'll be able to have something that's hard to hack so that people can't get in and steal your information. What does it cost? Well, it's only $19.95 for an individual, starting at $19.95. And then the family plan, it covers you, your spouse, and as many children as you have. It used to be only up to 10 children. We actually cover many more children now. And we put a whole wall of protection around you. So you see here, the members all the way up to 26, age of 26, the children, they are covered as far as not the monitoring part, but they will, if they become an identity theft victim, say they're off in college, they will actually be able to have the licensed fraud investigator consultation, in addition to having their identity fully restored. So we see it's quite affordable. And we even provide wonderful member perks for our members as a way of appreciation and thanking them. So anyone who has, our membership, they'll be able to have access to over 400 retailers to save money and to have that peace of mind altogether. So who are we looking for? Well, who do you know? Who do you know that's worried about being a victim of identity theft? Who do you know that has had their wallet or their purse stolen, had actually a home intervention? Maybe they've been a victim of crime. They feared for their medical or identity. Maybe they've been a victim of a data breach. All those folks will be, an opportunity for me to be able to help them. In addition to that, we offer this as a voluntary benefit. So for employers, this is something that can be very helpful to them because they want to have their employees, protected, have their minds and bodies on the job, and reduce their risk as well. So I want to thank everyone. I know this was rather a swift presentation, but I wanted to just give you a little refresh on what we do, who we are, and next time I look forward to sharing some experiences on how we've helped individuals. So thank you very much, everyone. Angela Mutchler with ID Shield.